Hey guys, and welcome to today's video, which is the third part of the Mullingar International show vlog. So I'm going to admit to you guys, this is after the fact. I wasn't so good at vlogging on the final day. I think I was a bit tired. So I will run you guys through it and then insert all the videos I did take into the video. So this is the final day of the show, and I had Cal and Dali entered in the 135 final. So that's the medium tour final. And so I knew it would be a bit of an ask for Dali, but for Cal I was really excited, but I was just like so wanting to get through to the jump off so I could have some fun and like go for time. So I arrived in the morning and I fed the horses and got them all ready. I was the first class, so I arrived quite early to feed them, and then I walked my course. Oh, Dali's gonna lie down as well. How am I gonna hold the two of you while you both lie down? Oh, good boy, Cal's getting up, and then Dali can lie down. Watch out, Cal. Oh my good boys, that was so dramatic, Dali. And now they're having a good old groom. These horses are just living their best life. The course was pretty good. Like, it was a little bit stronger than the day before, the 135 that Dali jumped, just because it's the final, so it's going to be a bit stronger. They don't want loads of clears. And it was a really big class of like, ooh, I don't know, I think like 80 or something. So they kind of, you know, they don't want like 50 clear rounds. So the first jump was Cal, so I got him ready and then we jumped our round.
Well, it's a clear round and we have a jump off. A very happy Ollie Lenihan and coming off, going through to our jump off. That is our second clear. And Holly joins Jack Ryan in our jump off.
So I was so happy we went clear. He just jumped brilliantly. Sometimes the time allowed is a problem with us because I can be a bit slow and like ride the whole way around the world, but I was trying to like land and go and kind of cut turns and just stay really positive and on my rhythm, and I was so happy with how he jumped. I was really happy with how I rode. I feel like it was just a very good round, and yeah, we were clear, which I was so thrilled with. And then it was time to ride Dali. So when I brought Cal back to his stable, there was actually quite a big gap between Cal and Dali, so I had some time. So when I brought Cal back to his stable, the really nice groom that was doing the horses beside me said, "Oh, your horse got his leg stuck in the stable." I was like, what? So when I was gone on Cal, Dali had kicked out and caught his leg between the bars of the stable, which is quite high, but he's just a big horse, so he can just do that. So he got his leg caught and he actually bent the metal bar trying to get it out. And then he did get it out. She said he was only stuck for like literally a few minutes, like not even a minute, like, you know, just stuck, panicked, and then pulled his leg out. So that was good. But he had a few very small superficial scrapes, but everything else felt fine. And so I trotted him up and he was just a little bit lame, like just a very small amount lame. And I was like, well, look, if you've just banged your leg, obviously you're going to be sore. Like if I whacked my elbow off that door, it's going to be sore. But sometimes when you give things a bang, they can feel better quite quickly. And I had like an hour and a half before I had to jump him. So I said I would wait an hour and trot him up again. And if he was at all lame, I would just withdraw him. And if he was sound, I would jump him. So I cold hosed it and then I put him back in the stable. I went and got something to eat with my parents. Both my mum and dad were there, so that was nice. And then I went back down in an hour and I trotted him and he was just a little bit lame. So I said, we'll just withdraw him. Like there's absolutely no point risking anything or like jumping him when he's not feeling 100%, especially when it would be quite like a bigger class for him. He hasn't jumped before. So yeah, I just withdrew him. But that did mean I could focus 100% on Cal for the jump off, which was good. So shortly after I withdrew Dali, it was time to get Cal tacked up for the jump off. So there's actually 16 people ended up going clear into the jump off. So it was quite a big jump off. So you kind of had to go for it. And I was first to go. So I went for it as much as I could. It was actually quite a fun round. Cal has quite a big stride for... Well, he's not a small horse, but he has a bigger stride than you think he would. So I was able to take a stride out completely through the first two distances, which was time efficient. The only thing I didn't do was there was quite a tight turn back to 3. And I didn't really know if it was like doable. And then annoyingly, a couple of people after me, someone did it. And then once people saw you could do it, a few people did it. So I ended up coming 5th because we were like the fastest person that didn't do that turn, which was still quite good. And we had a good gallop down to the last, the vertical. He's so careful. It was really, really fun. I was just really happy with how I rode the jump off. Like I didn't there was nowhere I was like kicking myself that, oh, I pulled or oh, I should have done this or this, you know. So I was so pleased to come 5th. That's like our first top international placing. We got to do the whole prize giving, a lap of honor. My mum took a picture with my name on the billboard with the results. It was so fun. Yeah, it was just a really, really fun day. And it was great to have mum there. Actually, it was perfect that she came for that class. And yeah, so then I put the boys away and then it was time to pack up everything and head home. Hey guys, so I just picked up the boys and all my gear. Actually didn't take me too long to pack it all up. Poor dad was quite tired and he went for a nap and I was like, no, I'll just get it done, I'll just go myself. So yeah, it was actually fine. The boys are so good. I brought the 2 of them to the horse box and like one loaded on their own and I loaded the other one. They're just such good boys. So yeah, absolutely thrilled today. I will do a full debrief when we go home. Need to look after poor Dali and his poor leg. It's like, you know, a little bit swollen now, so it's definitely the right call not to jump him, but hopefully it's just a bang and nothing more sinister. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when we get home and the boys are out in their field and relaxed and back home. Yeah, I'll see you then. So just had to pack up all like the stable stuff and get them on the horse box and brought them home. With Dali, I cold hosed his leg again and then he just went out in the field. He wasn't so lame that I wanted to keep him box rested, but I just wanted him to kind of rest it a little bit and not go too crazy. So he ended up, so the next day I went out to him and the next day it was just a little bit swollen on the inside of his leg. So I kept cold hosing it for about, I think I ended up cold hosing and resting him for about 3 or 4 days. And then by the 5th day, he was 100% sound. All the swelling was gone. And that was a week ago. And he's since jumped at a show and he's 100%. So all's well. It was nice to do the vlog a little bit later so I could update you on Dali and tell you that he's 100% fine. And yeah, and then Cal was obviously had a few days off just for being an absolute legend. So yeah, it was just a great weekend. It was a perfect way to end it. I was disappointed I didn't get to ride Dali, but it meant that he ended on that clear round in the 135, which was so good. So I was really, really happy with him regardless. And yeah, super pleased. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a up and down, but it ended on a high, and that's the main thing. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.